FOMO traders tearing their bags apart. Buy the top, sell the low, now they crying in the chat. Should've checked the levels, now they funds ain't coming back. Candle wicked up, now they chasing that green. Didn't check resistance, now they stuck in a dream. Market makers laughing while they feeling their shorts. Retail wrecked again, should've studied the course. Oh no, FOMO got them in a wreck position. Buying at the top, repeating the failed mission. Successful traders steady waiting for the lows. Patience be the key, that's just how the game goes. Green candles got them feeling like a crypto king. One red wick and they losing everything. Selling in a panic, market makers love it. Smart money lurking while the weak hands dump it. Charts don't lie, but emotions do. Gotta have a plan or the market wrecks you. Successful traders don't chase, we don't trip. Buying them dips while new traders just slip. Oh no, FOMO got them in a wreck position. Buying at the top, repeating the failed mission. Successful traders steady waiting for the lows. Patience be the key, that's just how the game goes. Tops ain't for buying, bottoms ain't for selling. But new traders don't learn the lesson. They see a pump and they jump all in. Next thing you know, the liquidation begins. Successful traders stacking up while they fall. Waiting on the pullback, yeah, that's the call. Smart money wins while the new traders get wrecked. Study the game, show the market respect.
Let's make this money, don't get wrecked. Every trader must show the market respect.
That's right, guys. Everybody's got to show the market some respect. So let's do it, guys. Let's show the market some respect in 3, 2, and 1. Bingo, bango. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whatever time it is your time. Well, guess what? It's always time to make this money. So let's do it, guys. Let's make this money. My name is Joe, also known as Trade Intuition. And we show you how to trade in the most simplistic form. You don't have to have all this memorization, candlesticks, and patterns, and it's just too much. Now, if you have an excellent memory, great, good for you. I don't. The only thing I know how to do is make money. And I make it really easy, support, resistance, sometimes trend lines, and it really does work, guys. It really does. All right, so let's go ahead and get on with the show. Let's go ahead and let's see here. Very good. All right. So right now we are looking at the crypto bubbles. We're going up. Does this mean Bitcoin's going up? Possible, possible. Now we do have IP up over 8%. The rest of them, so-so, 2%, 3%, nothing too crazy, 4%. They were down though on the daily. Whoa, whoa. Hopefully y'all caught some of the shorts. If you didn't, it is quite okay because there's always time to make money in the market. Whether the market's going up or down. Now, it's a little easier when the market has a trend, whether it's an uptrend or a downtrend. So it makes it a little easier when we're actually doing these trades, longs or shorts. Now, let's go ahead and get started on this. Let's go to the liquidation heat map. I'm going to get to the chat in just a moment. For here, let's go ahead and make sure I'm... Sorry. Let's see here. We got Dylan in the house. What's up, Dylan? Appreciate you, man, for being here. We got Wes saying bingo, bango. Let's go. Bingo and a bango. We got Danny in the house. What's up, Danny? Appreciate you guys very much. And of course, if you are here, definitely let me know you're here. Put a 1 in the chat or just say hi. So right now we are looking at the liquidation heat map. This is on the 24-hour time frame. And we can see that there was liquidation up here and we decided to go up. And we have a lot of liquidations up here. This one's really hot. 43.96 million. Not too much, in my opinion. Right at 1045. And then we have some liquidations down here. 33.39 million at 1015. And then we have some more down here. So let's go ahead and go to the 12-hour time frame. Let's see what's going on here. Ooh, dog, yeah, look at that. We are so close. We are so close to this one at 1035. Does this mean we're going to come up here first? Nope. It just means this is an area of interest. It would make more sense for if the market makers were going to bring it down, for them to bring it down first, trick everybody, and liquidate all the shorts. I'm sorry, liquidate all the longs, coming down, creating more liquidity on the way down, getting this before going up. But if the market makers plan for price to go down, they might get this really quick to come down. Now, how do we know if it's going to go up or down? Well, that's why we trade level by level. And that's what we do here on this channel. We trade level by level, and we make it really, really, I don't want to say easy, but less complicated. And it really is less complicated. Now I have more music, guys. I have more music. So definitely follow me on Spotify, Amazon Music. Alexa, play songs by Trade Intuition. And that's what you gotta do. And it will play songs by me. Let me see if it does it. Sometimes it does, sometimes it doesn't. And it does. All right. Moving on. See here. We got Frank the Tank. What's up, buddy? What's going on? So here, keyboard warriors. So this was a person who was basically just talking trash to me. We do have another person who was talking trash. And let me bring this up right here. And this is so funny too, because I made this video, another one for this one. And it's really funny. And this guy, I don't know if it's the same person or not, but I'm pretty sure I know who they are. So we're gonna actually play that at the end of this show. And then of course I'll post it on YouTube. I just finished it like literally 2 minutes before the show started. And it's a really great song. So stay tuned for that. You're gonna absolutely love it. It's amazing. One thing I also want to show is I want to show this just really quick, guys, just really quick. So here, of course, what I do is I show you how to trade in the most simplistic form. I really do. And let me just pull this up. So let's get rid of this. I should hold this for later in case, more people show up, but I might show this again. I won't read it all though. Here, this was an audio that I transcribed to this by, if you're on Telegram and you can pay for the extra service, it transcribes it for you. Basically, he's saying that he's been in a coin for 2 days now, and he went 40x leverage, but he knows to only use 1% of the portfolio. So you can be trading with $2, $12, $20, $100, whatever 1% of your portfolio, because this way you're managing your risk. And the leverage amount doesn't matter. What matters is your loss. How much are you willing to lose? Is it $1 if you're trading with 100? Is it $10 if you're trading with, more than that? Whatever 1% is of your portfolio, that's what we risk. We got DP in the house. What's up, DP? Then it says he's up quite a bit, and it's just so unbelievable. And then I would love to play the audio, but I didn't get his permission. I didn't ask for the permission on the audio. But he says, man, Joe, it's so unbelievable. Like, I can't believe all the times I took learning from somebody else, and then you learn the terminology, you learn all the terms, what they mean, what the shapes, patterns, trade, all that stuff. And it's just so bleep frustrating. I believe it. I was there, man. I was there. I'm not going to lie. And then you came along, and then I see it like a clear picture. That's what I'm talking about, guys. That's what I'm talking about right there. This is why I do what I do. And this person is not even in my group. Not even in my group. And what they're doing is they're making money to join the group. Hey, go for it. This is why I do what I do. Like, red is red. Blue is blue. Green is green. Like, they can see stuff now. And that's just what it is. And it's so much. So here it is saying this is a simplistic way is a good way, and not so much nerve wracking. It's basically comes down to support resistance. And then I also use some RSI to validate some of the stuff and volume. And then boom, that's it. There you go. So I took out the amount of money. I don't like showing money. I like showing percentage. It's not about the dollars. Like, if this was $1, I don't care. I want to see this. We're not in it to brag about, oh, I made $10,000 today, or I made $7. Are you up? Are you up 4%? And even this, and I tell my people in the group all the time, I was like, guys, post your wins. If it's a 2% win, a 4%, Like this place is not about bragging. This place is to show that you're learning. And this one almost 400%. I mean, kudos to my buddy. And once again, this is what I do. Now, this is the funny part, because this guy's saying, "Oh, you're posting fake results." Really? They must be looking at my X, and the ones I post on X, those are the trades that we take. Those are the trades that we take. Now, of course, if you want to join the group, all you got to do is contact me, trade_intuition. We'll get you in the group. I don't show you how to trade. Well, I mean, I do show you how to trade in the group, and you learn faster, but you don't need to join the group to learn how to trade. That's what I do here. This is if you want pretty much almost 24/7 access to me. The setups, the moving of the charts, the stop loss, detailed videos on active trades, inactive trades, the market, all that fun stuff. But I just found this really fun. Okay, moving on. All right, let's go ahead and get on with the show, yo. Let's get on with the show. Let's look at Bitcoin. Let's look at Bitcoin. All right, so this is what we're looking at. The price was here yesterday. I am currently in my short. Just because it went up, I'm not exiting my short. I still have my stop loss. Here we were looking at this, and we were seeing that potentially the price might come up, and it did barely. I was really wanting to break this level to lose the level. By doing so, it shows strength in the downside movement. That's what this shows. However, it went up barely and then bloop, tumbled over. So our plan A did play out, with the exception of it bounced here, good, went up, okay, that's fine. Coming down, we want to see it stop right here. We want to see this price action come down to about right here. This is our decision point. Is it going to go up to attack this, or is it going to attack this level and then potentially this level? However, it didn't do that. It went straight down once again here. Nice buying pressure. Came up, broke this level. Watch out. Watch out. Because now what we might do is we might come into this, and I guess here's a good spot because it's right around this level. Here would be better though, in this zone. So it's okay if it comes up here and then does this. This is good as far as our shorts go. We did enter some shorts last night and one yesterday when we started seeing price potentially coming down. This was after our screen share, our live screen share, where we were entering longs and we lost twice. 30 minutes later, the market turned. So we actually saw the precursor of the market turning when we were entering our trades. Like, nope, don't like it. We lost twice. We'll just call it that. We'll just call that 3 strikes we're out. Because normally I do 3 strikes we're out. If y'all have any questions, guys, let me know. If you have any charts you want me to do, let me know as well, and we will get those for you. Now, what I'm thinking, this might happen right here. Come down, potentially to here, about 50% of this move. Then now, is it going to come up to get rejected? Or is it just going to roll over, attack this level, and say, we faked everybody out? Now, this is my level that I have an alert on for shorts. This is going to solidify our shorts thought process and potentially, enter more shorts. But right now we're in, I think, 4, and that's it. I don't post 20 charts a day like everybody else just to brag to X and YouTube saying, look at this, look at our group. Our group did amazing. And I show you 8 really nice results. But in reality, I posted 10, 15, 20 a day, 7 days a week. Let's just say it's 10. That's 70 charts. That is wrecking the members. I don't do that. What I do is I do the ones that are ready to go. And I actually do videos too. So I did this. Let's see here. Downloads. So I did this right here. These are our groups. I'm not going to explain it all. I made a video, an updated video for the new members coming in. And we got members coming in, guys. We got members coming in. and they're seeing what we do and why we're successful. We're successful for one, we don't do empty dreams and empty promises, nothing like that. But here, you know, I was just letting them know, hey, you know, what I do in the VIP chat is I'll say, hey, the alert went off. I'm going to look at it. I'm checking for entry. Let me just make sure y'all can see this. Yeah. And then here, same thing, checking for entry. And then this one, you can't see it, I'm in the way. But this one I put, I'm not posting. Let's see, can I do it like this? This one I said, I'm not posting, and here's why. It's a 3.5 minute video. Because this one, the alert went off. I was like, it looks good, but I'm not posting it. And then I give the reason why in this video. But this is what I do in the VIP chat. And look at the time, 2 o'clock in the morning. I think I was up with the group till like 4 or 5 this morning, just because, you know, things are going off and I want to make sure that, well, the group is taken care of. Group is taken care of. All right, moving on. All right, let's see here. So here, what I'm looking for is potentially, this is only 15-minute time frame. I'm looking for a potential a little bit more, go into this zone and then roll over. Now, if it does come down, which more than likely it might, higher likelihood, due to the fact that it had a really nice run up, more than likely come down about this level. And then now we see what's going to happen. Again, we don't know. You can have divergence, you can have moving averages, you can have point of control. Here, we have a point of control. This serves as a form of support resistance, not a magnet, like a lot of people say. And man, there's really good mentors out there that call stuff that it acts as a magnet. It's an average. It's the most activity. It has a higher likelihood that it might go there due to all of the transactions. You know, we have to be very careful with the words we use, in my opinion. And again, these are these are great traders. Some of them are really great traders. And they'll say that, here's the PLC and it acts like a magnet. No, man, please. And these people are big too, really big. It's not a magnet. It doesn't act like a magnet. This is an area that we have a higher likelihood that it might go to due to all of the volume. Doesn't mean that it will. It just means that it might. And then if it goes here, we might get rejected or we might break above. See here, we got rejected. Here we broke above. Then it's supposed to act as support, as they say, and it didn't. What about all this over here? Where's your support resistance? It's not a magnet. It can move away from it and then continue going up. But Joe, it came down. It's a magnet. No, we're seeing this after the fact. Like, what about all these over here? Let's look at this one. Let's look at this. So let's do, I guess we'll do this range right here. Let's just go, I will go from here to here. Okay. So it went up. Where's the magnet? Oh, well, the value area high is the magnet. Oh, really? Okay, fine. It's a magnet. Where's the support? Where it didn't come down, Joe? Oh, well, it started to. Well, it created another one. Really? With this one little wick? So again, like, people make not excuses, but they give reasons for their teaching and on why but it's not a magnet. All right, moving on. So here, let me catch you on the chat really quick. Lots of chat, love it. See here, yeah, that disc song, man, that disc video at the end, you're gonna love it. Ooh, doggy. And then I'm gonna put it on YouTube, and I would really love for y'all to watch it and comment, and that'd be great. See here, going down the list. Undo, Jesse says Undo. I think that's the first one that I saw. Do I have this on? Oh, I have it on top chat. Dang it, rookie. Okay, so let me know if I miss any. Hondo is our first one that I saw. Okay, going down the list. We got Crypto Chef in the house. What's up, man? Bitcoin on the 4 hour looks like a classic diamond reversal. I don't do that. I don't do that stuff. But we'll look at Bitcoin. We're going to look at Bitcoin on a higher time frame too. But I don't look at diamonds. I don't look at all that stuff. So here, going on the list. Well, Princess goes off. Well, price goes to the POC because of the average. It doesn't go to the POC because of the average. Price has a higher likelihood that it might go to the point of control due to the fact that there was a lot of buying pressure, selling pressure, volume. That's the terminology we have to use. It doesn't go there because of anything. Like it can do whatever it wants. Here we have the point of control. Price came down and it could have reversed. It could have just rolled over, but it didn't. Price does what it wants. And it came up here, got rejected off of the point of control, came down, then broke right through it, and then no support, and then broke right through it. So, like, in order for me to say that this is a, support resistance level, it has to at least kind of hold. I mean, sometimes it does great, sometimes it doesn't. And so the way I think of this, we look at it after the fact, because we can say, well, look, it was really nice support right in this area, but this is just where the buyers were at. It's not because of the point of control. And it's very difficult to try to, it's like, because it's like trying to explain something that you've been explained hundreds, if not thousands of times by people that you trust, people that you admire, people that are successful. And then here I am, a nobody, living under a bridge, eating, handouts from people. And I'm saying that it's not, this is an area of interest where the price action might go to, but it doesn't have to. For example, here, perfect example. It went up, then it went, but it went to the value area low, and then it broke out of it. And then it could have continued coming down. The price is the leader. This just happens, it's kind of like a jet. So the price is a jet. And the price, which is the jet, it does the smoke. So it's doing the smoke. And then it goes and it does a little loop, and then it comes back to the smoke. Now, was the smoke a magnet? Was the smoke no, the smoke is nothing. The smoke was the result of the price action of the jet. The jet just happened to turn and make a loop or whatever, and it happened to cross it. And as the effect of the jet or the price doing a little roll or whatever, it happened to cross it. So think of it like that. The price is the jet, and the smoke are all the indicators. The price can do whatever it wants. It can do another loop. It can go up. It can go down. It can go side to side. It can do a barrel. It can do whatever it wants. It just happens to cross certain things. And especially if there's a flight path, and let's just say the pilot likes the altitude, likes the degrees or whatever they do, and then they go up and they do whatever, and they come back to that same average, that's the same thing. I hope that makes sense, because I know it's very difficult, because traders are like this. My mentor is very successful. My mentor has been saying this for years. My mentor, he's very looked up to and everything else. But if you just think about it, like, stop listening to what they told you and just think about it. Price does whatever it wants. Now, of course, the market makers, they in my opinion, I think they taught us how to trade. So they're going to think it's going to come up to the PLC. So let's bring it up to the PLC and then dump it. Boom. Maybe. Price only seeking fair value. Yes and no. Yes and no. Yeah, I talk a lot about that, and everybody here is probably already tired of me talking about it. But I mean, it's true. Price does what it wants, and like the POC, point of control, to me, this is a form of support resistance. I think that's why I don't get a lot of views, because I don't agree with what a lot of traders have been told. But literally, if you just open your mind and you just think about this stuff, if you just think about it. So this, to me, it does have a form of support resistance, and the strength of this, I give it a 6. The VWAP, I give it a 5.6 because it's the volume average. This is where everything happened, the point of control or the most activity. Then the moving averages, I treat them like a 4, 3, 4. And that's for like the strength of the support resistance, because we've seen before, it can go up or it can go down, or it can bounce right on the 200 until it continues going up or down. Or it can break through the 200, break below the 200, break above the 200, break until it finds what it wants to do. So again, I understand like all this is different from what you have learned, but if you really just open your mind, it makes sense. Okay, moving on. Okay. Let's see here. Yeah, I know. I forced it. And I know what you're talking about too. You saw me kind of like, but I was trying to just kind of make a point. But yeah. No, I'm 100%. But yeah, you saw me stutter, right? It's like, well, I'll just do it here. I was just trying to prove a point. Let's see here. Put in the list. Bingo bango. People don't get blinded by mentors or whomever they listen. They do. Well, most people do. I'll put it that way. Most people do, because, I mean, why? So in their defense, why would you listen to anybody else? Why? They're successful. They win trades. They have a huge following. They have a lot of people watching their channel. They have a lot of views on all their videos. They do training videos. Why would you not just be like, dude, like, thank you for showing me. I mean, that's how I was. It was like, oh, I didn't know about this or this or this. And so I listened to my mentors and I took them for their word. But when you kind of break it down to the most simplistic form, nothing's a magnet. Now there's averages, and you have to understand averages. There's averages to where if the average is right here, there's a pretty good chance if it comes up, it's going to go to the average. It just makes sense. It's the average. Same thing with the moving averages. Same thing with the VWAP. I do use those tools because it's an average, but it's going to go there, or it acts like a magnet. No, it's an average to where we have a higher chance that it might, but it doesn't mean that it will. That's what I'm trying to say. But yeah, when it comes to like all these mentors, why would you not blindly listen to them? I did. But when you break it down and you think about it, how many times has this not held support or held resistance? Even on a higher time frame. Lots of times. Same thing with the moving averages. Same thing with everything. But I think that's why I don't get a lot of views, because I go against what mentors are teaching, and they're very popular and they're very successful and they have a huge following. Mine, it's a different way to think. It's using your own brain, really, as opposed to being told something and taking it for face value. There you go. Let's see, how many people did I drop? I'll wait like 30 seconds to see who dropped. Do me a favor, put a 1 in the chat. Put a 1 in the chat if you're still here. I know people disagree with my thought process, but you still stay here because you're supporting me, and I greatly appreciate it. I just literally, I use my own brain to see what works and what doesn't. So I'm just saying, I mean, that's all I can say on that. Let's see here. K Diggy says, you didn't drop me, man. You didn't drop me. I'm sure I dropped people though. Steve, what's going on? Frank the Tank, what's going on, guys? All right, good. Yeah, I'm just so afraid that, you know, just with the stuff that I'm showing you, and guys, this stuff, it works. Like this was just today. It works. Like some of them, like I just simplify stuff. But when you have the mentality where it acts like a magnet, or it is a magnet, or it will go there, or whatever, we're creating a bias in our brain saying that, oh, it broke the PLC, it's going to the value area low. No, it's not. No. But Joe, look, it did. Yes, this one, it did, and then some. But this is the result of what happened. It's past tense. I don't know how else I can explain it, guys. Here's a nice little range. Let's go here. Okay. So but this already shows what happened. I don't know if it will adjust. No, okay. So right here, the price, this is our point of control. I'm looking for support here, but because I know that the price more than likely might come down to here about 38 to 50%. This is 38%, but 50% would be good. Here's another level right here. I'm thinking it's going to come down here. Like this just showed me where the most activity was. It doesn't show me that we should bounce here. And if we don't, it's going to come down here. No, it could come down here to the 0.5 of the fib retracement and then come up and then do this. This is what it could do. But when I see mentors, and I see a lot of mentors, and I know y'all be following them too, because I'll be watching y'all, like they'll say, oh, well, it broke the point of control. And again, it's nothing bad against them. It's just the mindset. It broke the point of control. It's going to the value area low. Man, because they can flip and poof, buyers could come in and take off. But if that doesn't make any sense to you, then it doesn't make any sense. But again, like I'm using my own brain. I'm not listening to these mentors. And yes, they're successful and they have huge followings, but it's just a terminology. Like it can give you a bias. Oh, it broke the PLC. It's going down to the value area low because I heard somebody say it's going down to that level. We got James in the house. What's up, James? Appreciate you, man, being here. All right, let's see here. We're going to look at Ondo. Any other questions, guys? Questions, comments, concerns, issues? If you don't agree with me, please let me know why. Please let me know why. And I know it's a lot to type, but if you don't agree with me, please let me know why. And that way, maybe you might shed some light on my thought process, because I'm always learning. Now, I've been doing this for a while, and what I do is I base my stuff off of actual trading versus, you know, this stuff. Granted, yes, it did come down, but that's because we lost levels. Doesn't mean we're going to come down here. Joe, doesn't help prove your point when it shows that it went down. I know. But this could have easily went up. Easy. All right, moving on. Let's see here. So let's go to the 4-hour time frame. Let's see if we see a diamond pattern. Let's hide everything. Okay, so diamond, I guess. Kind of forcing it though, in my opinion. But here's the thing. So instead of doing, hey, we got a Chevy guy in here. Instead of doing patterns, just make it easy, man. Just make it easy. 4-hour time frame. We don't want the price to break below and candle close below 101.719. Keep it easy. Why do you got to make a pattern? Why do you got to do we don't want it crossing this level. It crosses this level, we're in trouble. Because now more than likely we're going to retrace. Where are we going to trace to? I don't know. We have this level. This is a trend line from the previous cycle. Here's another trend line from the previous cycle. Here's another trend line from the previous cycle. So we might travel in this range. Here is our 1 hour fair value gap that if we break this level, we break this one, and we come down in here and we break below this, it's just, these are all key levels. And once you start trading like this, it makes trading a lot, it makes it less difficult. Because nobody knows what's going to happen. You can have bullish divergence, and the bullish divergence goes up to here only, and then rolls over. Your bullish divergence played out. How many times has that happened? Because the market changed. I know it's happened a lot for me. Bullish divergence on multiple time frames goes up, maybe to here. Here would be nice, 50% of this move, 50% right here, and then roll over. Right here, right where we're at. And roll over. Now I do expect a retrace. Doesn't mean that it's going to happen. It's just, that's what I'm looking for. Might retrace and then probably let you come up. I'm almost afraid to ask, but we're all honest here, guys. We're all honest here. Who thinks that, and it's okay if you do, be brave. You know, no one's going to beat you up. No one's going to mute you or ban you or nothing like that. If there's anybody here that does not agree with my thought process, put a 0 in the chat. I really want to know. And if you could, what don't you agree on? To me, this is very important. Don't be shy. Don't be bashful. No one's going to beat you up. Maybe you can teach me something. And I'm always learning, guys. I'm always learning. But this is what I do. All right. Hopefully y'all put a 0 if you don't agree with me. Because again, I want to know. I want to know. But here, keep it simple. Break this level. We're going down. Literally. Like we cannot go down without breaking this level. We break this level. Guess what we're doing? We're going up. We'll go up until we have another resistance area that makes it come down. Does it have to come down at a resistance? No. Price can do whatever it wants. It can break above, find support, continue going. FOMO sets in on everybody. Moon mission, new all-time highs. But this is what I'm trying to show you. You don't need to rely on all that other stuff. Now it's good for confluence. It really is on your thought process, but don't let this dictate your thought process. See the candle bodies, the closes, the momentum, the strength of the move. And then, I mean, I do it like for my group. I'll tell them, you know, right now we're breaking up. We might come up to the PLC and then look for a reversal. And it's because they know that this is the most activity, and I'm looking for a potential reversal here. If we break above it, hopefully we can find support because this was where a lot of activity was, but it's not saying that we will do anything. If we break above the PLC, that does not mean we will go to the value area high. It just means we broke above the PLC. Hopefully we can go above or go towards the value area high. How many times has it gone up? Perfect example. How many times has it gone up? Well, I mean, the wicks kind of got close and then fell over. So just to let you know. So everybody agrees with me. I call baloney on that. I call baloney. There has to be people that don't agree with me, and it's okay. All right, moving on. Let's come over here and let us go to a YouTube and let's look for Ondo. So again, what we're going to do is we are going to, where is it at? This person gets on my comments and starts, you know, how much is your group? And I was in your group and I lost. This person's never been in my group. And they always talk trash. This person always talks trash. And they say, you actually trading, Joe? Still posting fake results? Really? And of course I liked it and I hearted it. And then I made a diss video. The diss video is going to be playing at the very end. You're not going to want to miss it. It's so good. So good. All right, so let's look at Ondo. And let's go to our Blowfin. If you don't have Blowfin, definitely recommend you get Blowfin. Link is in the description. Doesn't cost you anything extra. They have a lot of bonuses, all that good stuff. And it helps support the channel. So let's look at the daily time frame. On the daily, I do like it. We had this bottom, nice zone, nice accumulation zone, a nice range. And then it shot up, came back down, and very nice. So on, so we have this level right here. Can nobody closes, can nobody closes, can nobody closes. Then it kind of danced on it. Kind of danced on it a little bit. And then boom, found support. I like it. I like it. Now we have lows, higher lows. Got it. Macro, the bigger picture, low, higher low. But Joe, it went here and then no. I just do this is all internal. Like all this, I call it noise. All that's internal structure. We're looking for the most prominent, the ones that stick out the most. Here. And then we have high. So this looks like a really nice uptrend. Of course, with uptrends or a rising channel, or this would be a rising wedge. I don't do patterns, but I do see them. You have this right here. And then you have this right here. This has a chance to come down. Joe, can't you see it? You're actually drawing a bear flag. Not really. Get out of here, man. Get out of here with that noise. Rising wedge. So this normally comes down. If it comes down, did we turn bearish? Nope. We turn bearish once it breaks this level, because this is structure right here. This is market structure. We turn bearish once it breaks this structure. However, we have this, which was way back over here, and it really nice. So I'll just call it, man, you know what? I just call it this level. Just call it this level right here. Because you have this level, then this level. We just call it this level. So for me, if the price does break below, this is on the daily time frame, let's say it breaks below, comes up. Am I bearish now? Nope. Why? We have this support. And then once it breaks above this level, which should have been down here, once it breaks above this level, guess what we're doing? We're entering the trade, knowing that we have resistance right here. Enter the trade. We might do this number. Boom. We add to our trade. That's my thought process. Did I lose everybody? Put a 7 in the chat, guys. Put a 7 in the chat. I think I lost everybody. I'm not looking at the amount of viewers, because I'm afraid if I do, I'll say, I'm out of here, guys. See you later. Bye. My goal is to really just truly help everybody. And there's a lot of traders in here that already know how to trade. They're very successful, and they're here because they're just showing support. And I really appreciate you for being here. I know that you have to put up a lot. You have to put up with a lot of nonsense, because this is my trading style versus something that you learn from somebody else that has different verbiage. For me, it's always might, could, chance, possibility, likelihood of. I never say it will do this, or it's going here, or it has to do. No. See here, Beyond the Illusion says 7, just listening while working. Thank you, brother. Appreciate you, man. Thank you for smashing the like. Thank you for everybody smashing the like. You guys are amazing. James says, I agree, but sometimes you get over repetitive on. I do get over repetitive, like a lot. I do like your style, though. It's more simplified. It is. And you learn by repetition. You really do. And I know I say the same thing over and over, like on this stream. I think I've said the same phrase 10 times. I agree with you 100%. 100%. Let's see here. I'm just hoping that I can get through to some people that are using certain things that Just try it. Try a different way. All right, so let's get rid of all this. Oops, wrong one. Let's get rid of all this. Okay. Now, see here, it's all good. Thank you, man. Yeah, but no, I am very repetitive. All right, so we do have this coming up. I do like this right here. I'm looking for a bounce up already, because using the fib retracement, going from the swing low to the high, well, actually would have been here, and then we went up, and then it went here. Pull back with the candle body potentially going to close. We still have 7 hours. Let's go 4 hour. Beautiful. It looks like it wants to bounce. Now this is higher risk. Now I know a lot of people like entering right now because it looks like it's bouncing. However, what could happen, price could do this up here, then come down, then continue this movement until it's ready. So this is pretty much catching the bottom. How do you know if you're catching the bottom or if you're catching a falling knife? All you need is time. The more time you have, the more candles you'll get. It's either going to show that it went up and you're a hero, you caught the bottom, you're amazing, you can post on X saying how brilliant you are and join your group, etc., etc. But if it comes down because we have more time, well, then you just caught a falling knife. The safest way to enter this particular trade would be waiting for confirmation. Let's just say it comes up a little bit more and it comes down and then it comes up. Now, what is it doing? It's creating a low and then a higher low. Right now, we've been doing nothing but lower lows. So this is a safer entry by a lot. You have a low, higher low, and then you broke the most recently created high. Now you can enter. This is a much safer entry than entering right now, because again, it could just roll over. All right. See here, Beyond the Illusion says, you definitely have to hammer it in. So many traders think they're gurus. Yeah, absolutely. Convictions are a means of self-destruction. Yep, 100%. 100%. And for me, I am nowhere near a guru. I am still learning. I'm still perfecting my trade. It will never be perfected. I will lose trades. I will win trades. And the very first thing I do at the very beginning of the show is I let you know, hey, guys, we were in 2 trades and we lost. You know, I don't think we've lost any trades to... Wait. I don't know. I don't remember if we lost any trades today. Yesterday we lost 2, but this was on the scout session that we had. This was prior to everything dumping. After we closed the session, 30 minutes later, the whole market dumped. So we were actually in the precursor, the foreshadowing of the dump when our trades weren't working. And normally I do 3 strikes and I'm out. But this one, it felt a little off because the setups were great. One of them was risky and we understood that. The second one was safer, but we still lost that one. And, you know, we had kind of tight stop losses, but regardless. And normally I do 3 strikes, I'm out, and I stopped trading. This one, this didn't feel right. So we did 2 strikes, and I said, all right, we did 2 strikes. We're just going to consider this one 3 strikes. We're getting stopped out, guys. And we closed the session, live, you know, screen share in the group. 30 minutes later, boom, everything. And then we entered shorts. JP says, I'm a slow learner. Hey, good, man. Same here. I need repetition. I need it over and over and over again. Let's see here. Very good. So this is what I would do. Could it go up from here? Sure. Could it come all the way up here? Yeah, sure. Why not? But it's going to come down. And then when it comes down, awesome. Then we wait. Could you enter here? You could. Higher risk, especially with the current market, because what could it do? Boom. Breaks this level. Once it breaks this low, we're in trouble. In my opinion, close your trade, because there's a really high chance we're going to come down. And more than likely get just wick to stop you out. Let's say you had your stop loss there just to wick you. Speaking about that, I think we did get stopped out on literally like 100,000th of a cent. It came for our $1. or 1 penny or whatever we're trading. All right, moving on. Let's see here. So this one, I do like it. I really do. I think it's going to do great. However, we just need to wait. We need to wait for it to pull back, then break its high, newly created high, and then now we can enter the trade. Because now what we're doing is we're creating a higher low. So it's all about risk management. And for me, this is safer. Now, I know a lot of traders, they will enter right here. 0.5, that, you know, they have their little box right here, and it came in and it starts coming out. They enter the trade. That's great. You know, brag to everybody on X how great you are. But could roll over. And especially with this market, now when everything is bullish, here's the thing. When everything is bullish and we're in a great market, if it pulls back to the 0.5618, you know what I'm doing? I'm entering. Why? We have an extremely high probability that price is going to go up. I will put an entry here and I put a lower entry here, because I'm pretty sure if I get lucky, and let's say the price is up here, I'm putting a lower bid here and a lower bid here. And let's say the price went all the way up and now it's right here. I'm pretty sure it's going to come down and maybe hit these levels, depending on what segment of the market we're in. Like, this is also depending on the segment. But let's just say it comes down just to wick and my lower entries hit, and this is what ends up happening. I've seen this hundreds, if not thousands of times, but we're not in the market for this yet. So doing this right now, you have to be able to adjust to the market. And a lot of mentors out there will teach you like almost really one way of trading. But in reality, the market has different segments. So you have to accommodate your trading and adjust your trading style to what's presented in the moment. And this is why I always say I trade in the moment of these charts. Right now, I can't enter. All right. Any other coins, guys? Any other coins? If not, we will listen to this song. We will listen to this song. Oh, here's my stuff. If you want to join, here it is. You don't join it to learn. Granted, I do have videos and everything else, but you basically join it to get access to me 24/7, almost 24/7. And of course, our charts, thought process videos. I do a lot of videos. I do a lot of thought process videos. But we are going to be doing a diss video on this. And we're actually going to put our timer on. We're going to put it for 1 minute to see if we do have any other suggestions, comments, questions, concerns, issues. We only had one chart request, but I'm going to look to see how many people. I'm scared. I'm going to look to see how many people. Ooh, not bad. Okay, not bad. Very happy with that number. Much better than it was a few days ago when I said, you know what? I'm going home. See you later. Yes. So, of course, there is about a 30-second delay. So we're going to see if anybody's typing, give it a few more moments. And then we're going to go ahead and watch this video. And I'm going to post this on YouTube. And definitely watch it again. Smash the like, put comments. The more comments I have, the higher likelihood it is to get out there to other people. So check this one out. This one right here, I forget the word, troll. They troll me every once in a while, and I'm pretty sure I know who they are. They're from my old group. I'm pretty sure of it. But anyway, so let's go ahead and go to this. See here, James. I think it's this one. So let's see if it plays. 1 second. My name is Joe, also known as Trade Tuition, where we show you how to trade in a different way. Make it not as difficult. Simplify everything. Simplify trading. That's what I do. I'm here to make money with you, not because of you. And that's why I show you how to trade here every single day. Make sure to tune in. We do have several different times that we go. We go Monday to Friday, 12 p.m. Eastern Standard, Saturday and Sunday at 4. And then, of course, bonus streams. TradeFly is live. Okay, cool. We'll go to TradeFly. So let's watch this video. And I think it's this one right here. 1 second. Thank you, guys. You're the best.
Trade intuition. chart magician. Keyboard warriors talking trash, no ammunition. Hating 865, running mouth, no precision. Let's expose the fakes, this the real transmission.
That's a dance break.
Stop being a fanboy. Think for yourself.
Hating 865, talking slick, no weight. Say my trade's all fake. Luck, now I'm surgical with the candlestick. Fibonacci levels, boy, I'm Lanny's picks. You a keyboard warrior, typing hate, no facts. Don't worry about my portfolio, cause yours just collapsed. Grifters ban the questions, scared to face the heat. I'm trade intuition, step up, take a seat. Ask me anything, I break it down with ease. While fake gurus dodge, I'm revealing the mysteries. You need some intuition, so your trades don't fail. Your AOL CD came in the mail.
Keyboard warrior, screaming loud, no truth. Hating 865, thinks I'm photoshopping fake proof. Trade intuition's here to educate, not offend. Why you mad, hating, did you wet the bed again? Keyboard warriors, talking trash, no spine. Watch the daily live stream, stop losing every time. Hating, why you crying, your trades didn't survive. Buzzing around the comments like an angry beehive.
Dance break. Yeah, buddy. Get it.
Bulletberry riding waves, no stress. You're stuck in 99, dial up, no finesse. Hating, calling me a fake like that shaded throw. But we schooling markets while your lawsuits overflow. Supporting resistance, we breaking every zone while you're praying for a pump. We sitting on the throne, fake gurus grift. Selling dreams, no skill. Banning skeptics quick, cause they scared to catch a grill. I'm open for the challenge, bring your best, let's spar. Trade intuition streams daily while you're wishing on a star. Your mama asking you, did you wet the bed again?
Keyboard warrior, screaming loud, no truth. Hating 865, thinks I'm photoshopping fake proof. Trade intuition's here to educate, not offend. Why you mad, hating, did you wet the bed again? Keyboard warriors, talking trash, no spine. Watch the daily live stream, stop losing every time. Hating, why you crying, your trades didn't survive. Buzzing around the comments like an angry beehive. Keyboard warriors crying in the thread. Hating 8065, still wetting the bed. Mad cause trade intuition got style, got edge. While hating stuck red line, assessing the damage. Jealous of the charts, the flow, the plays. Hating, dreaming of green days, but wetting the bed in waves. It's not luck, it's skill that you can't digest. So you throw fake claims while you soak your mattress.
Your mama asking you, did you wet the bed again? Stop crying, hating, ask real questions. You hate my style, cause yours got no direction. You crying for your mama, cause my results are a blur. That she sings to you, hush little baby, don't say a word. Trade intuition, chart magician. Keyboard warriors talking trash, no ammunition.
Dance break. Ooh, you wet in the bed and there's waves and you're soaking the mattress because you peed in bed. Too much fun. All right, guys, that's all I got. We're gonna go to Tradefly, let them know I sent you, let them know that this song that I had is amazing and it's gonna be uploaded shortly, probably about an hour. So after his stream, you can check it out. Thank you guys so much. See you in the next one. Take care.